On August 29, 2025, the Residue Fluidized Catalytic Cracking Unit, RFCCU, responsible for producing up to 204,000 barrels per day, BPD, of gasoline, at Nigeria's 650,000 BPD Dangote Refinery was taken offline following catalyst leaks and technical malfunctions. Sources familiar with the matter, speaking anonymously to Reuters, revealed that repairs would last at least 2 weeks, though recent analyses now suggest the downtime may stretch to 2 or even 3 months. Earlier expectations versus evolving reality. Initially, stakeholders believed the outage would be brief, limited to a couple of weeks. However, IIR Energy, the industry monitoring firm, has since projected a longer and more complex timeline involving major repairs and equipment replacement, potentially pushing the restart into November, well beyond the previously anticipated mid-September date. Global repercussions, a ripple effect across fuel markets. The RFCCU outage isn't just a domestic disruption, it's reverberating across global petroleum markets. In the United States, gasoline crack spreads, margins between fuel and crude prices, surged by over 8%, moderating slightly to a 3% gain, marking their highest levels since mid-August. In Northwest Europe, profit margins for gasoline jumped around 23%, reaching $19.31 per barrel, a high not seen since late June. This indicates a tightening of supply in the Atlantic Basin, where Dangote's output plays a growing role. A strategic refinery under strain. Since its launch in January 2024, the Dangote Refinery has rapidly transformed Nigeria's fuel landscape, reducing dependence on imports and even exporting gasoline to the U.S. East Coast, with its first batch expected in New York this month. Now, this high-profile facility is grappling with recurrent outages, despite its advanced infrastructure, highlighting the technical challenges of maintaining such large-scale operations. 5. Broader energy market context. While Dangote faces repairs, broader energy dynamics are in play. OPEC output increase. OPEC Plus boosted crude output by 400,000 BPD in August, risking surplus and pressuring prices. Crude prices dipped. Brent crude fell by around 2%, trading near $68 a barrel, with global inventories rising. These factors may alleviate some inflationary pressure domestically, but they come at the cost of reduced refining resilience and increased volatility in fuel markets. What lies ahead for Nigeria and beyond? Domestic impact. Reduced local gasoline supply may force Nigeria to resume costly imports, undermining energy independence goals and impacting prices for consumers and businesses. Market confidence. The refinery's repeated outages spotlight operational risks for investors and could slow momentum in Africa's push toward local refining dominance. Trade flows. Delays may shift fuel export patterns across West Africa and the Atlantic, benefiting alternative suppliers in Europe, Asia, or the US. Policy signals. Sustained outages could prompt calls for improved technical safeguards, maintenance protocols, and contingency frameworks to support Nigeria's refining infrastructure. In summary, the Dangote Refinery's key gasoline-making unit is offline amid serious technical faults, with downtime now possibly stretching into the latter part of 2025. While global crude supply remains adequate, refined fuel markets are feeling the pressure, with crack spreads spiking, indicating tighter availability. For Nigeria, the incident is a moment of reckoning. It underscores the fragility of even the most advanced domestic refining capacity and poses questions about the nation's ability to sustain energy self-reliance while navigating complex global market shifts.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this update and want to stay informed with fast, reliable news, don't forget to subscribe to Newsflash 360. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a story. Your next headline is just seconds away.